Hi, I'm Nick from Freedom Tackle. I want to show you guys our stealth hybrid jig. The beauty behind this product is that it's used for flipping, pitching, and swimming. With our shape of our head, we've got the tie at the nose. Make it easy to rip through the weeds and structure to get it through places you usually can't get other baits. We've rigged this bait, make it completely weedless so you get in those areas that are hard to catch fish. The beauty behind of what we've done here, I'll show you here on our hook. You've all seen a bait holder before. The beauty behind our product is that that bait holder is no longer embedded in the lead. The problem with it having embedded in the lead is that when a fish comes, sometimes it can feel the tension on that bait holder and release the bait, or when it does grab the bait, it has to rip the plastic to set the hook. What we said is, why don't we make that bait holder flexible on the shank of the hook? What happens now? When you have that completely weedless, slightest amount of pressure allows that hook to come out of the plastic. And how many times you catch a fish and it ends up like this? What usually happens is you have to take the plastic off, cut it back, rethread it through the plastic. But with ours, because that moves on the shank of the hook, bring your plastic back, you're back in business, ready to catch more fish. Take a look at us at www.freedomlures.com.
The Freedom Lures Stealth Jig can be used for various different things. I have a sweet beaver on here. And as you can see, when you stop the bait, it instantly moves up. The claws or the appendages on the bait will float up. That's because it's not attached to the lead. This will allow for the fish to come in, suck it up without feeling the lead. You also have the skirt on here, which gives it great action. You could flip this. The stealth, you can flip, you can pitch, you can punch through heavy weeds because of the nice weight. You can see there how every time you move it, the head bounces back and forth from one side to the other. You can swim, use swim jigs. Very nice eye on there. If you take focus to the head, the Freedom Lures jig head, it's constantly moving back and forth, making a great action. Stopping it instantly, the legs come up, the skirt opens up. Leave it there, the current's gonna be able to move it, rather than being stuck to a jig head. And even like that, pay attention to the head, hardly moving it. The head moves a lot. Now we have the same bait using the same line, but not with Freedom Lures. As you can see, you have, with the head on there, it's harder to punch through things. The action's not as good because it's directly tied. And it doesn't sit up as well, just because it's attached to the weight. You can see there, it rolls over, it sits on its side, it's not evenly weighed out. You don't have the action you want from this, you can't control the bait as much. When attaching any hook to the weight, there's a special way of doing it, but once you get the hang of it, it's extremely simple. So in one hand, you're going to want to grab your weight, and in another hand, you're going to want to grab your hook. Hold it the way that you want to put it on. Put the eye of the hook in like that, facing the way you want it to face. Now slide it on, and there's a bump right there. Make a clicking sound. And now you're going to end up upside down like this. If you continue and follow the path, you're going to want to turn and move. You're going to want to turn the hook 180 degrees down the slot there. And you're going to want to flip it from down to up. There you go. Now it's on. Again, to take it off, you're gonna up. You're gonna go up and turn. Snapping it off first loop. Gonna pull it down and pop off. Do that one more time so you can see. I have the hook the way you want it to go. Twist it on. First snap, you end up upside down. Now pull up and around like that. The way I do it is I just hold the hook and I move the jig head. It's that simple. If you have any more questions, read the back of the package and it will give you a great explanation.